Oh, nice. My mic is on, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What's good? Lady Likes Squirrels in my Alpha Stream Dream Team informs me that my sniffling cough is live for the internet. And you know what else could be live for the internet right here as I'm getting set in this pre-show? Oh, Red Bull. You know what I mean? Gotta get fresh. Getting ready. Getting fresh. Waiting on Lucas is right. I don't know if Lucas is here, if Lucas can hear. Lucas is giving me some DMs. Says, can we do Discord? Sure, Lucas. Yeah, give me a second here. I'll fix that up. We're gonna be ready. You guys are getting the behind the scenes right now. Normally we just play the vibes and break it down. Give me just a moment here. Lucas, you're live.
Well, hello.
That's right. I'm just breaking the whole fourth wall, you know what I mean? All that pre-production stuff I normally do for this first 5 minutes period, I'm breaking it down.
Get rid of it. It's
Kick
gone.
the doors in,
Window.
friends. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sandbox Game live stream. This is a Wednesday live stream. Normally, on this live stream, you'd see Alex and Lucas having fun with you inside the Sandbox game. But not today. Not today. Today it's Joe. All right?
Today
it's
Joe.
Joseph,
Joe and Lucas.
TheVisionEx Matting. It's a Joe day. Lucas in the chat, in my ears, helping out on the production side, helping get those questions answered. Ladies and gentlemen, each and every Wednesday, right here on the Sandbox game, we play the games that you created inside the Sandbox Game Maker, except during an alpha like this one. We're in Alpha Season 2, midway through the Snoop Dogg's Foreplay. You can see I've got it loaded up on my screen. Snoop Dogg's Foreplay instance opened up today, and with that, we've got some good news to kick it off. Ladies and gents, let's check out what's going on in the Sandbox game as we open up in this live stream. Also, if this is your first time joining us over on twitch.tv, Facebook, DLive, Theta, Twitter, or youtube.com/thesandboxgame, I got you. All right. Here on this live stream, we're going to give away 2 Alpha Season 2 passes and a Wizzy the Green Lucky Hat NFT that you can wear inside any combat-based experience in the Sandbox game. Also, if you're watching later over on youtube.com, on Facebook, maybe you're watching us over on twitch.tv on VOD, you can join us live for the show each and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UTC. Is that right, Lucas? What time is it UTC right now? Maybe it's 6 p.m. I think it's 6 p.m. UTC right now. So
right now it is
I think it's 6 p.m.
UTC. Wait, no, that's Cairo. 1 second, my clocks are all off.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gents. We're like 3 days into America being upside down and backwards because it's daylight savings time. And so everything's going crazy. Alex had an appointment to attend to with his kids. So, you know, we're going to take care of that. And Alex is going to take over for me on the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show tomorrow. So basically, in terms of programmatic content, if you are a long-term viewer and friend of the Sandbox, you're going to see me twice today. You're going to see me for a lot of hours.
UTC.
It's 9 p.m. UTC right now?
9 p.m. UTC. Yeah, that took me a while. All my clocks were off.
The world is upside down. All right. 9 p.m. UTC, Wednesdays for the foreseeable future until America gets its stuff back together and flips back to real time. All right. I got chat, trying to get my restream chat to work well. Looking like it's coming up now, so I'll be able to see your comments. And in the meantime, Lucas will be able to help me out as well. If you are joining us over on Twitch or over on Twitter, I noticed there was about 200 people who were watching live on Twitter. Keep in mind that I will only be able to share links with you via YouTube, Twitch, or facebook.com. So if you'd like to participate in our alpha raffle contest, then I can only share it there. Lucas may be able to help and share it on Twitter.
Every time I'm on, I share it over on YouTube.
There we go.
So make sure you're paying attention because links coming from @Lucas's right are actually valid links. They're not spam or scam links.
There we go. There we go. All right. And just keep in mind, once again, if this is the first time joining, those are competition links. We'll do a random number generator roll for those giveaways on the alpha. We'll do it live here on the show, so you'll know within minutes of having entered if you are a winner. If you are a winner, starting today, as of today, this Wednesday, up until next Tuesday, you are in entries for the drawing for next Thursday. Not this one that's coming up, but the Thursday thereafter. If you win on the show, you're not having to have a chance. You guaranteed you get one. It's just not going to be there for about a week from today. So everybody's here. I see chat's blowing up. We're having a good time. I'm loving it. Mr. Dangerous 99 wants to start off with a giveaway.
You know what?
Mr. Dangerous 99 wants to start off with a giveaway. I feel like I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
We usually don't. Let's keep it switched up.
Let's switch it up. I just hit the switch. There it is, chat.
Lock it.
Right there in the chat over on twitch.tv, YouTube, and going out on Facebook soon. If you're joining us live, this is your first of 2 chances to win an Alpha Season 2 pass. We're doing it right now. We're having fun, folks. We're going to jump into the news as you guys start to fill out that form. As soon as the form gets to about, I know there's 200 people over on Twitter. There's 233 people joining me on the other platforms right now. So when it gets to 500, I'm going to shut it down. All right. I'm going to shut down that form as soon as we get 500 responses. But in the meantime, let's talk about what's going on in the sandbox today. Before we jump into Snoop Dogg's Foreplay, I had a chance to play this in our preview sessions before seasonal content. It was a lot of fun. There's 15 quests included in that Snoop Dogg's Foreplay space. I got stuck on one, but hopefully I'll be able to get through it with the help of the chat here as we continue.
Which one did you get stuck on?
I got stuck on the one where it said go into the kitchen, and you're supposed to have to go outside and like climb in onto like a balcony or something.
I can walk you through that one if you would like.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I can get through it without any special assistance. Plus, it's always great when Joe struggles because then chat can laugh at Joe. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You, Joe. I believe in you.
So, Sebastian Bourget, our chief operating officer. All right, the face of the place that is the Sandbox game out there in the world right now is hosting an AMA on Reddit tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For scale, for you folks, that's about 45 minutes in the past. Just look at your clock, minus 45 minutes, that time tomorrow. All right, I live in Pacific Standard Time, and that's where he is right now. So, if you're interested in joining, you can go to reddit.com/user/sandboxgame. Check out those comments there, and you'll see Sebastian has posted it earlier on the Sandbox Game Reddit, I believe. But you can check it out and ask him anything. Those are the advanced questions. If you want to ask things that Joe can't answer, those questions, the hard questions that Joe can't answer here or on the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show, then Seb will be able to answer those questions.
Enjoy listening to Seb speak. He is eloquent, he is knowledgeable, and he's kind. And just all those things together make for an incredibly impassioned speaker that's just, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and you learn a lot every time he opens his mouth. Really cool.
For sure. And another thing that's interesting about that is, like, he tries exceptionally hard to be kind. You know what I mean? Like, there are times where somebody will ask a question, and typically, as a company, you're not meant to kind of, like, go yes or no. You want to explain it. You want to flesh out why, right? Not just, like, yes or no. And there was only, like, I think, like, one time in history where I saw even a tweet where Seb was like, hey, I don't know how I can make it any more clear. No, we're not getting sold to Facebook. I'm pretty sure that was the exact, like, phrasing that he had to use, right?
I was a part of that tweet thread.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah. And in every other instance, it was like, well, let's explain why this isn't really a possibility. And he goes into great detail, and he's very nice about it, right? And so I'm super excited to see this AMA, see any new information that you all may glean out of it, things that maybe I know but I can't say, because then I can say it. You know what I mean? So it's always good to see these AMAs come out. And then to the point of Alpha Season 2, what's going on right now? Another option you have, I'm going to check that form. We're at 350 responses, folks. So 350 people in the chat. I'd like to see more responses. Where's that? Where are you at? Where are you at, Twitter? Where's Twitter at right now? Okay. I'm going to put the form in the chat one more time for those people just joining us, because we're trying to get that to 500 before I close it down. Alpha Season 2 contest day number 10. For that contest, if you'd like to enter, go to sandbox.game, click on your alpha, and then click contest. Enter in this contest in the Snoop Dogg's Foreplay space. Take a money bath in the Snoop Dogg mansion and send us a pic. Difficulty level? Easy. Because, you know, as at dear, I don't know. I say it better. Try. I say it better on every live, but today I don't know. I tripped over myself. Diraj MK, number 7.
Well done.
On Twitter. He's taking a money bath. He's hanging out next to the duck that's taking a nice luxurious bath in a golden tub. All right. Everybody's having a good time here. So you can be like Diraj.
I took a real bath.
There it is.
I had to wash off all the money.
I mean, the money is kind of dirty. Goes in people's hands. I hope that's new money. It's probably new money. It's in Snoop's.
It's Snoop. You know, it's probably
new. Snoop. It's new money. They printed it yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah. They printed it yesterday, and they handed it straight to him from the Federal Reserve, right? Ooh, also, Snoop Dogg is showing his NFT collection, and you're invited. Go from nobody to VIP by helping guests and making friends with Dober guards. It's here. Your first taste of the Snoopverse. All right. Bring your avatar in the game. This is notable. All right, let's look at this trailer really quickly. Set up your avatar in solo or in multiplayer. Discover a new Snoop Dogg experience.
Solo and multiplayer. I thought it was just multiplayer. Yeah. That's wonderful.
If you're one of the 10,000 Doggies owners, all right, you're gonna have an opportunity to use it in the Sandbox game. Bring your avatar in the game. Let's go. Tangible utility for these assets. This is a true representation of self. Bring your doggy into the space. I'm gonna be interested to know how many of you, when we finish with Snoop Dogg's Foreplay, I want to jump into the social space. And then just as a caveat, because I'm probably not going to remember this as I'm live and I try to stay focused, but for those of you, this is a personal Joe thing real quick, has not to do with the Sandbox. I'm going to be in Snoop Dogg's Foreplay. I'm going to tell you this fun story. So 2 days ago, I was on the internet. There's 458 responses right now. I was on the internet and I'm looking at a television and I'm like, oh, that's a nice little TV. I'm thinking about getting this TV. And I impulse buy the TV at like 3 in the morning, right? And a person might think, this is a mistake. You shouldn't do this, Joe. But Joe does it anyway. Impulse buys a TV, 3 in the morning. It arrived today.
I'm proud of you.
It arrived today, just 2 days after I purchased it. It's too big. I live in a 800 square foot apartment or flat, depending on what you might call that, condo, whatever. And this is a TV that's as large as one of my windows, probably. My wife doesn't know that I bought it, and that's the fun part for you, chat. My wife has no idea that I bought this TV. All right.
Doesn't she listen to all your streams? Isn't she gonna know now?
She's gonna walk in the middle of this stream. She's gonna see this big old TV.
She can tell you how much she loves you.
And she is gonna go, God, Joseph,
I love you so much.
And it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good time in the chat here, folks. So I turned on her favorite program, and it's just playing with subtitles on right now. And it'll roll throughout, and it's going to be really hilarious. It's going to be somebody says he's dead in the chat. Don't worry, chat. I'm not even worried about it, all right? Not even worried about it, chat. Not even worried about it, chat. I got 493 responses in the chat, and in the meantime, You know, my portfolio's up like 12K today, so I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad. She's going to be like, I can't believe you bought a TV. And I'll be like, oh, geez, that's a shame. Geez. Oh, I bought a TV. You know what I mean?
But you did it for her. You did it for her so she could watch her
I
program.
I did not. I wanted an OLED TV, all right? I wanted an OLED TV. I wanted one where the pixels turn off if it's black color, all right? I wanted it to look shiny, all right? It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time, chat. We're going to see the reaction live. Did I put it in the ceiling? Well, I don't own the place, so I can't do that. So despite having a good portfolio, so, you know, as the crypto space does, I guess all of this, the good side of this for everybody watching is 2020 is when I found out about the Sandbox. My portfolio has increased 20, 30 times since then. So, you know, when you're in the space, stay in the space. Time in the market, more important than timing the market. Stick with us, you know, and maybe this will be a problem you will have in the near future where a significant other of yours is mad because you bought a TV that costs way too much. You know what I mean? It'd be a good time. Be a good time.
Great time. It'd be a great time. I look forward to everybody being in this position.
It's fun. It's fun. Because I'm just a dude, you know what I mean? Just a guy.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you hook it up as a computer monitor?
Yeah, if I wanted to die, that would be the way to do it. The screen right here is 32 inches. That's a computer monitor. That's a 24-inch screen that's touchscreen for drawing. That one's 27, and that one's 27. I already take up too much of, keeping in mind 700 square feet total in the space that we live. So, like, I work in the living room. We cut it in half to make half of it the office.
That's called teamwork right there.
It's teamwork. It's teamwork, right? So, you know, we're working our way up, though. Working our way up. If I can see another little move like this in the portfolio in the next couple of days, maybe we'll just buy a house. I'm targeting buying a house in cash. That's my real long-term goal for my crypto stuff.
That's a great goal.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I gotta find dinosaur bones. I gotta stay focused here. I started a dinosaur bone hunt, and I didn't even go try to find one of them.
Well, that's my fault. I'll take. You know what?
That's
definitely not your fault. Purchase.
You can't do that.
But I can.
I mean, you could, but you can't.
Exactly.
All right.
Like when your wife comes in, she's like, "Lucas made me do it."
Lucas did it. Lucas sent it to me. That's what I'll say. It cost $0. No. Like I was feeling good that day. Honestly, I was just feeling good that day because I had just like gotten through. Like I paid off all my credit cards that I had been stupid enough to start like racking up again, you know. And I was feeling good. And so I was like, I'm gonna get a TV today. I got a little sound system to go with it. The thing that really sucks is that the box that it comes in, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You know what I mean? I gotta take it straight to the dump directly myself if I want to take care of that. All right, so I'm looking around trying to find some dinosaurs.
She sees it, and you'd be like, I don't even have the box anymore. I can't.
It's not even real. What is the? It doesn't. I don't even. There is no box. You know what I mean? It's the same TV as before. Yeah. You know. Oh no! Wait, no. This is wrong. All these are wrong. Wait, the door's still opened. Dang it! No, I knew the answers. I got them right when I did it the first time, but I was just skipping through it. Darn it! Oh. Darn it!
You do that. You have a habit of doing that.
I do. I just like to skip the text to stay, you know, chatty.
No, I mean guessing right on the first try.
I mean, okay, but to be fair, I know that I guessed wrong because they were not all the top left one. There were legitimate, real answers to that. And when I did it in the alpha test, I knew them all. And I thought that's why the door opened. Turns out that's not the case. Turns out this is a nice enough lady. She's like, you know what? You had an opportunity. Gia, where'd you go, Gia? They'll give you an opportunity to succeed. They'll give you an opportunity to fail. It's all good. Welcome to Snoop's Mansion. You know what? That's a good point, Lucas. Mm-hmm. Where am I? Where are we at? Where are we at here? We're still... Oh, wait. I closed responses to it when I hit that target, but then I didn't draw from it. Here we go.
Okay.
It was an infopedia, not a quiz. Maxi Max says, there it is. There it is. All right, so I've got 494 responses before I closed it down because I thought I was getting too close to that 500. I'm going to generate on that, and user number 292, individual 292, who are you? All right, over on YouTube.com, we got a winner of the Alpha Season 2 pass for joining straight away as we got started. And it is Awalia, I think is how I'm going to pronounce this. Auualia. Aulia? Aulia? Yeah. You know, I'm messing this up. This sounds like Maori style name. I like it, but I can't pronounce it. Not very good at it. All right. But don't worry. We got more to come. And maybe you can correct me on how to enunciate it, because I would like to do that correctly. I'd like to do that correctly.
I'd like to, but I can't.
That's over on YouTube.com. Aulia.
I think that sounded good. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, that was close. It was close. And that's the first winner. Once again, we'll do 2 more of those giveaways, one of which will be another Alpha Pass. We'll do that one near the end of the show. And then we'll do one of the Wizzy the Green as we continue through Snoop Dogg's Foreplay space. Oh, I got a little restroom here. Wait, oh, there's a giant dinosaur bone in the restroom. I like it.
And there's a roll of toilet paper that you stepped on when you were walking in. That's just dirty.
I mean, that's what you do, you know. That's what you do.
Huh.
Okay. We got a little lore here.
Little info. Little tainment.
Yeah, I had a heck of a time as well, Lucas. As that roll of toilet paper just falling out of here. Get out of here, dog. I had a heck of a time as I was moving around TV and stuff like that, doing all my thing, right? Because I'm allergic to dust. Okay. I don't know if you've ever moved like electronics before.
They're always covered in dust.
You just surprise, you know. You're like, I think I clean well, and then you move some stuff, and you're like, well, nope. I'm awful at the cleaning, I guess, because I just started kicking up a bunch of dust, and now I'm real sneezy deluxe. A bunch of hidden blunts up in here. Oh, hey, what's up? Look, it's the place where I can get my screenshot. Let me zoom out real quick. Look at that.
You haven't done your screenshot yet?
No. Well, to be fair, Lucas, I did already win.
Unit Life or in the Sandbox?
No, like literally, I have an Alpha Season 2 pass already. I got it on week 1.
Oh.
Look at all the money on this bed, Doug. Look at all this money on this bed. Did she tell you why we fought? She thinks I'm shit, man. She wants to squash my artistic pursuits and turn me into a salary drone. Come on now. We can't have that. All right. New objective unlocked. Love Drunk 2. Electric Boogaloo.
I feel like you should be able to walk right there.
I feel like I should be able to walk there. There is some window there, like you can kind of see that transparent block, but like I don't know. It doesn't look like regular windows though. They're definitely like extra shiny. They got out all the Windex.
They just got squeegeed.
Yeah. Okay, go back to Carla. Carla, are you okay? Are you okay, Carla?
There's a lot of back and forth between you and Carla.
Okay.
And then, I think it's DeAndre.
Wait, that's Mia.
Carla and DeAndre and Carla.
Is Carla outside?
Carla's the outside girl. DeAndre's the guy sitting on the bed full of money. Yeah, that's Carla right there.
Yeah, okay.
And behind you, if you look at that trellis.
Que cabrón! Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
She's got the bottle.
Okay.
Oh, Carla is lit.
Oh, yeah, dude. What am I supposed to do with Bored Ape number 4388? I'm sorry, this one hits. This one hits for me, all right? I remember.
Explain.
Well, okay, so just 2 days ago, maybe last night, I don't even remember, right? So, correction. A few months back, my wife and I agreed that I can spend my crypto on nonsense, in her opinion, to the extent that I reserve 13 ETH as available liquidity, or 12 ETH as available liquidity, right? And that's a lot of ETH. We've been in the game for a while. And so I was like, okay, sure, right? And so I bought a couple of the mutant ape bored apes. And I was like, look, I bought this ugly monkey for, the first one wasn't, I mean, it was, ETH was worth more than, but it was like 45,000. And then I bought another one later. The first one that I got was cheap, correction. That was like 5 ETH for the first one, whatever. Anyway, I spent 45 on the second one and she was like, why would you do that? Anyway, I'm talking to her yesterday about like where we're at with our portfolio, right? And I was like, yeah, like the bored apes that we have right now are worth like 100K or something cumulative. So they're like pretty well up, or 120K or something like that. And because I just have the 2 mutants. And then she was like, why are they so much of our portfolio? Like, what are you doing? I thought you said you would save the ETH. And she's been paying attention to crypto these days, And so I said to her, yeah, like that's true. I did, it's still there. How much is 1 ETH worth? And then she's like, oh yeah, that does make sense. And it's like, yeah, made the right plays, didn't I? Just spending money on nonsense. That's what it's all about, friends. Go get those NFTs, These people with these doggies coming back in 6 months, Coming back, look at it, actively usable in the Sandbox game right now. Okay, this is where I got stuck before. Find a pastrami sandwich in the kitchen. I was trying to find this, and I tried to go this way, and it doesn't work. You got to go outside, right?
Carla. Go back to Carla.
Got to go to Carla. Okay. Gonna go hang out with Carla. I see a balcony
hang out
there.
with Carla. Okay. Once you get to Carla.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Somebody on YouTube, Metasander on YouTube, is asking you to look behind the trees first. Ooh, go back down for a ground real quick.
Look behind these trees?
Yeah, so you're going to come back up here, but go back down there real quick. He said look behind the trees. I don't understand why. But maybe there's something down there.
Yeah, there's...
Oop. Behind the trees next to
Carla. They're doing a... Oh, no. They're doing it.
Oh, my goodness.
But I can't get out of here now. I'm stuck in here with them. Oh, no. Okay, I can slash respawn, though. They're doing it behind the trees.
I didn't know that. That was not something that I...
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. Made happen. Yeah.
It's okay. Hey.
Woo.
Hey, look at this. Look at that.
If I could feel embarrassment, I think right now I would be feeling that.
Look at that duck.
Ooh, there is a duck.
There's a duck. They're doing it behind the bushes, Doug. Seems like it's just a heck of a party happening right now, all right? It's just a heck of a party.
Heck of a party. There's Dobermans everywhere. I would be so happy. I just playing with all the dogs. The security guards would be like, don't play with the dogs. And be like, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And then the dogs would attack me.
I live my life.
It would be a wonderful party.
Yeah. All right.
Wait.
Little bone.
Wait. Yeah, there you go. Oh. And there's a ghost.
Ooh.
I don't know what that ghost is doing, but he just
vibing,
marks his way through that
vibing.
wall. Yeah,
just
hanging
hanging
through the wall.
That's right. I mean, he's a ghost, so he does what he wants,
True.
What's up, chef? Oh, hey, check it out. Can I get a... Do I gotta stand on it? Oh, there we go.
You gotta jump on it.
Jump on it!
Jokes inside of jokes.
That's right. Better not find Lucas behind the trees with one of those dogs, says Manglo. Whoa, dude. That's wild. We don't do that here. That's crazy, dude. Whoa! What?
Rubs.
You broke it.
What
were you doing? Look what you did.
Dare you?
What do you mean I did?
How dare you?
You distracted my guys. You're not supposed to be here. Well, get out of here. All right. Yeah. I mean, you better fix it, friend. You better fix it. You broke it. Better fix it, Foreman.
Yeah. That's why you get paid the big bucks, Foreman.
That's right. I love it. That's great. Okay, so we're in. Grr. Go see DeAndre. All right, welcome back. What's up, DeAndre? Talk to Carly? Well, yeah,
You also
dude.
got to go back to Raul.
Didn't buy the NFT. I sold it to Snoop. To buy Carla the engagement ring. Oh, man. I don't have it anymore. Oh, no. What?
What did
Threw
he
it
do with
away.
it? How dare he?
What?
Why would you do that?
I thought you were committed, dog. What are you doing, DeAndre? Get out of here.
DeAndre.
Get out of here, trash can. In the kitchen.
Is typical DeAndre.
Just typical DeAndre, I guess. I was already in the kitchen, but now I can go back. And the trash can. What's up, Cook? Oh, hey. Oh, no. In the big dumpster.
Out front.
Oh, no.
All the way out. You know what? I think I did actually see something all the way out front. I thought it was really weird that I saw a trash can.
Yep. Wait, that's not the right way.
Oh, that's
what's
Raul.
up, Raul?
Talk to Raul, too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Back at you,
Yeah.
Raul. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, dog?
Did he just Siegfried and Roy a bobcat?
Heck yeah.
I like it.
Get excited, you know? Here we go. Okay, check the garbage. I gotta stay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Garbage man's not coming through that portal. What's up?
Here's the thing. And follow me on this one.
All
Why
right.
give the ring back to DeAndre? Why not just take it yourself? I mean, you obviously got in trouble because of the TV. Give it to your wife.
Oh, dang, dude. That's smart. That's big
See?
brain.
Always thinking.
Can't get yelled at for spending thousands of dollars if you spend thousands of dollars more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Big brain.
Flawless logic.
No, I'm really not worried about it. It's going to go to the extent of her going, damn it, Joe. And that's it. That's it.
That's about it. Yeah. And then you're going to see her shows on it, and she's like, you know what? He was obviously thinking about me.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's not all set up, though. The biggest thing, it's ironic, though, because I know the biggest problem is not going to be that there's a new TV.
It's going to be the box.
It's the box. It's the box. Because we have
always
nowhere for it to go. I like my...
Oh, here, wait, follow me on this one.
All right.
Could you possibly turn it into a giant paper airplane and then just let the universe deal with it.
That's not really my style. I tend to want to, recycle, reduce, reuse.
I'm not saying you can't throw it to a recycle bin. I'm just saying you could.
We don't even have one. That's the frustrating thing. That's why it's a struggle, because our backwoods rural area of less than 1,000 people who live in this town, 2 blocks from the beach, there's no recycling program. So I gotta manually drive 45 minutes to throw away this box. But it's okay, it's worth it. It's fine. Where's Gigi? Where's that secret room? I mean, it's a secret.
Gigi in the secret room.
It's a secret. Is this the secret room? Can I just go through the roof?
Ooh, good call. Just break the glass.
Break it down.
Don't jump up and down. I mean, it's not bulletproof. You'll get through there eventually.
Excuse me. What's up, dog? That's the VIP area. Well,
move along. That's rude.
You move along, friend.
Yeah.
You move along.
Throw one of the bones. Maybe he'll chase it. Oh, that looks. Wait.
What?
Go back.
What?
Go back. There's a hole in the wall that wasn't there before. No, back down the hall to the left.
Oh, hey, what's up? Gigi, what's up? You got Martha to come out. Sure did. Ro loves that tiger more than he loves any human. Weirdo. Snoop digs her too. So anyway, I was looking for you. You killed that Snoop trivia quiz. I did not. Snoop's always on the lookout for real fans. He's behind that door right now, entertaining his guests. Are you ready to meet the dog? Sure. You're VIP now. You have access to the whole mansion. Welcome to the Snoopverse, as it were. All right. Meet in the Snoopverse coming soon. So I would be able to use this portal to go to the Snoopverse if the Snoopverse was open, as this experience in Snoop Dogg's Foreplay. Well, I really got through that pretty quickly. I don't know exactly
what's my done.
That's it. I did all the quests.
Wow.
Come back here to the website at sandbox.game and verify that real quick. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got the check mark. 15 quests completed. Nice and easy, friends. And you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the alpha lobby. And I'd like to see how many of you are hanging out playing with your doggies, NFTs. Let's go dance around. Let's have a little party, all right? There's an Easter egg where Carla is at. Darn it, Crypto Dude, I missed it. Just a second too late. But I can go visit Carla later.
No, you've already saw the Easter egg where Carla was at. I think he's trying to get you to go behind the trees again.
Are the raffle drawings at the end actually drawn at the end, or are they drawn on a rolling basis, but just not given out until the end? Lay Newman over on YouTube. I draw them live. There will be a new form that goes out for each drawing. So if you're here at the beginning and I did a drawing, but you're not here at the end, well, you know, I mean, I would like to have those people who are here on the live, hanging out, chatting, you know. Those people, I think, should be winning. So friends, if you'd like to join me inside the Alpha lobby right now, you can join. I'm going to type /instances. Instance number 21830. See how many people we can get in here before it breaks, you know what I mean? Come hang out with me. Let's go do some stuff. We'll have somebody else lead the way. I see Uncle Grumpy right here.
Where's Uncle
Snoop.
Grumpy?
Uncle Grumpy right here.
You know, that's kind of crazy because I would like to say something about Uncle Grumpy. During the doggies, before the drop happened, the chat was very, very active. And there was 2 people that I saw in there more than anybody else. I mean, all the ambassadors were in there. But
sure,
beyond anybody else, I saw Uncle Grumpy and Big Papa Duke. Those 2 people were there constantly and nonstop, just being helpful members of the community. And I would like to say thank you to Uncle Grumpy. I've already said thank you to Big Papa Duke, but Uncle Grumpy, he's where it's at.
Jarnu124 says, where can you find the stream schedule? Jarnu, we're going to have to update it because we had daylight savings time in America, which is where twice a year, every year, since I've been alive, they change the time on you for no reason at all. You know what I mean? They just decide we're just going to make things happen an hour earlier or an hour later. You know, it's crazy out here. So we're going to update the schedule, but you can also join for the duration of this alpha. I know that I'm here at the same time, every time for you at 2 a.m. UTC. 2 a.m. UTC. On UTC time, it's Tuesday through Saturday. So I'll be back after this live stream ends. A couple hours later, coming back with more content here in the Sandbox game. I still have not had an opportunity to hang out with you guys in the Fun Guys family space, doing some of those great social style races. They've got a lot of if you wanted to do hide and seek competitions, have been really popular with PandaPops lately. Those have been great in that space. So you'll definitely want to check it out if you haven't already gone over to the Fun Guys family space. C-Box in the chat. Oh, look at that. You got a little Snoop, little top hat. Okay, everybody's doing that. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's vibing with that dance. Can I do that dance, or is that dance limited to you guys? Because that would be funny. Be really good. I bet I can't. I can't do it. Let's go!
Can't do what?
I don't know. I'm seeing the dance that they're doing. I can't do that dance.
What happens if an ambassador puts on his doggy and goes in? Will it be the doggy head with the ambassador outer gear, or what?
No, because it's an NFT. It replaces all of the assets. You'd still have the orange text, though.
Got it. Okay,
all right, so in the meantime, as we're hanging out here, getting everybody into the instance to come hang out, party, have some fun, here on the chat, if you have questions for me, please ask those. Anything about the Sandbox, about VoxEdit, about the creation software, the Game Maker, whatever you like in the metaverse. Feel free to ask those questions in the chat. We'll address them here right now. They could also be about the more advanced things. If you're having issues on the blockchain, maybe I can help you with that and that sort of thing. Yes. Okay. Raffle Drawing says, I messed up my question you answered a few minutes ago. I meant the raffle tickets from the Sandbox. Oh yeah, raffle tickets, to the extent that you still have them and you have not won, you're still eligible to win. So essentially how this works is I'm looking on the page right now. So far I've earned 160 tickets from doing the quest. I got 200 from doing M-Sand staking. Got 130 for owning a Season 1 Alpha Pass, 40 for owning some land, and having finished the feedback form, giving me 540 total tickets. If you and I both had 540 tickets, and we were the only people on the planet to have 540 tickets, just so that this is a simple example, I would be RNG roll 1 through 540, or 1 through 539, actually. And then you're 540 through, the rest, whatever, math. 1080, we'll say, 1080. So then an RNG roll is made, and if it runs to, if number 1000 gets rolled, then you are the person who wins. Once you have won, you're not eligible to win again. So then you're removed from the drawing on the future drawings. Because you can see, if you look at your rewards section, you own a Season 2 Alpha Pass, so you cannot participate in the raffle. So now that I do own a pass, as, I redeemed one for the sample on the stream, so you guys could watch it live on the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show, so you understood kind of how the process works. It's a pretty straightforward process. You go to your contest page, you click Claim Pass, you get a pop-up, pay a small ETH fee to get the NFT transferred on the blockchain. And once it's in your wallet, then I think it was about an hour before the website recognized that I had it on the wallet, and it replaced all the UI elements to say that I own the pass, so I'm not in the raffle. I'm still, in the meantime, doing all the staking because I want to see like the community booster rewards go up as much as we can get them to. Yeah. And the question comes in from Chris Meister. Says, "Are you getting enough rest, Mr. Joe?" Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. No, you say that. I'm not. It made me want to yawn. All right. G is us says, "I feel rugged holding a Snoopverse early access pass and Snoop avatars getting the access instead. Any comment?" I don't. So the Snoopverse early access pass is for the right to mint those. Was one of the benefits. There were other benefits, but all of the things that relate to the Snoopverse, you can see the full details in the Snoop Discord. I think they have everything listed there. But something to note as the sandbox continues to grow and evolve. First of all, the Snoopverse related passes get you access into the spaces that are being developed for and with Snoop directly. So he's got a dedicated team of people, and if you go back to the map itself, you'll see where that actually is. On the map, you can see Snoop's got the avatar somewhere near the center. There it is, right here. So this large 12 by 12 space, 144 parcels of activity, plus the space here, this 3 by 3 with the Cosmo de Medici art gallery. Those two spaces will require that you have that pass. So if you have the pass, then you've got a lot of content coming forward in the future. What you saw here in the alpha was essentially a preview of some of the content that you may see in that space in the future. So don't worry, you definitely got a good value on that pass, but value will, once again, for all these third-party partner spaces, you want to make sure that you do your research with those groups to see that, the things that they have on offer are things that you want.
There's also, if you were to read the descriptions on the Snoop passes on this, it was like a sub page for the Sandbox website that was dedicated to the doggies drop. There was actually a description below the passes that talked about other features as well. I don't remember what they all were, but there was other things that would come along with it. And so it wasn't just that one thing. And the early access pass, there's going to be more to it, and it's just, I really do feel like there's going to be a lot of added benefits to holding on to one of those.
Yeah, and then another thing to the point of knowing more about Snoop and kind of what Snoop does. Snoop recently released a new album. You guys have probably seen it. It's Back on Death Row, BODR. And he specifically said after the release of that album that he was going to be introducing new artists to Death Row Records that would premiere in the metaverse. So if you're thinking about like long-term value of that access pass, you may have access to be the first in the world to hear the latest music from the latest artists in the metaverse right here. So, you know, that's another, based on, again, that's kind of insight based on having followed actively Snoop, you know, but I've liked the guy forever, pretty much. So, let's see. Why is the contest page not loading in the sandbox? Jeff Escoba, if you're having an issue with that, press Control F5. It should refresh your temporary data, your cache data. It may have been updated since you last viewed it. Question, will there be in-app purchases for land? Not just pay to enter. Fletcher Cobb, the access for any given land is up to the developer itself. So you're going to find that most of the sandbox experiences, all of these blue spaces around the map, are going to be free open access, developed in-house or developed externally for the interest of continued growth for free to play play. And in that free to play, you'll have an opportunity to play to earn. So you'll be able to get sand that way, and then you can use that sand to go do those pay to play spaces if developers choose to make them pay to play. Now, those who do have a couple different possible options when we get to that point, when UGC, user-generated content, really expands. One option is that they can do what we just talked about with the Snoopverse. They can say, here's an NFT, and if you have this NFT in your wallet, then you can go play in my spaces. Or they could have it be ad hoc, where you come in and you say, okay, it's going to cost 1 sand or something to that effect to come and play in this space. And then after you're finished playing, you'll, once again, if you want to come back, you may have to do that 1 sand again, similar to like an arcade game experience. So those are some of the options. It's not limited to just those, but those are kind of a brief rundown of how that works. But most of the experiences, I think, are going to be, well, maybe that's a stretch. I think you're going to have a ton of content. You've seen a ton of content in this alpha that's free to access, free to, you know, get your chance to earn some crypto out of it. And it's going to only expand as all of the alpha right now is happening just inside this box. So if you think we've got a lot of content now and we're only about halfway through the month, it's only going to continue to expand. And yeah, like as I zoom out, you can see that you're going to have a lot of options. I'm sure you'll find many free to play experiences, many play to earn experiences inside the sandbox game. And then once you've earned a little bit of sand, you can use it to go play those pay to play sort of experiences as well. All right. So the Mythical Yeticorn says, is there a bug in the Foreplay experience? I got VIP and can't enter anywhere still. That VIP room, Mythical Yeticorn, is just a visual representation of what would be the next level. When you get that VIP, you're talking to that lady, you've got a portal in front of you that has a white screen instead of a blue screen. You can't walk through the portal. If you could, presumably, it's taking you to this Snoop space down here. I assume that experience will continue to exist for probably all time as the sampler experience. And then, you know, something like, hey, you like this? Get a pass? Join us over here. That sort of thing. Okay, question comes in from YouTube, says, can I unlock my sand rewards if I buy the season pass from OpenSea? Yes.
I already answered that one.
Oh, okay. But you shouldn't buy it after the close of the season, because unless you like it for the collectible value, it won't give you the sand reward. Because if a person has had an opportunity to claim sand with it, all of those passes are individually serialized, as is the nature of NFTs, and it won't allow you to claim. Is it possible to sell an experience that I built with the Game Maker to another person's account? Yeah, that's why the warning is there on that page of the alpha. You'll see it If you go to
I didn't know that the alpha passes were serialized
rewards.
like that. That's cool.
Well, every NFT is, right? That's the whole thing. Is they have their individual serialization.
Yes, but I thought that the NFTs in the sandbox were slightly different. That's why there's some of them that are kind of interchangeable, like this. Let's say,
Yeah, so you say this series of NFTs, this visual effect of an NFT, essentially, if I'm simplifying it, is possible to give you this reward, right? But you can see, you only want to use the official here. You won't be able to claim, like, essentially what I'm saying is, let's say you, Lucas, you go play a bunch, but you never get a season pass. I claim my sand. I can't send you my pass, and then you claim sand too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
gotcha.
that's what I'm saying. Is it possible to sell an experience that I built with the Game Maker to another person's account? It will be. Does that have to do with the transferring the experience button on my account's profile? In the future, you will be able to wrap a full game experience in a wrapper, and then that wrapper goes inside the land. So you could develop something preemptively, or develop something for a client that's not currently in the system, but you'll see it in a future update. Okay. Question from Ray Dub over on YouTube says, once you are at level 5, over 200 quests completed, you only have to get 150 to hit that level 5. Plus the memorabilia is now added to you. Also, what is the memorabilia? Sure. So the memorabilia itself, you can see if you highlight it here, it says all players reaching level 5 will get the memorabilia that will grant them extra rewards for all future seasons. Please note that a memorabilia is not an NFT. So one simple way to kind of see one of the benefits is season 1. I completed a feedback form. So now associated with my account is this, I get this 10 out of 10 additional raffle tickets, increasing my chances, right? I wouldn't have been eligible for that if I did not complete my feedback form. So with the same respect, this memorabilia, it's an account level association. It's not an NFT, so it's all happening on our server side. Remembering, hey, you completed season 2, so the future seasons, you're getting additional rewards, being possibly tickets, increasing your chances, possibly other things. But I don't have the ability to disseminate all of that information right now. All right, let's see. Vpire says, go nap. No! The chat's too far in. I'm 10 minutes behind on the chat. All right. Will there be more TSB experiences with a timer attached, just like hide and seek? Are there any plans for how quickly we complete an experience? There will be. It's, once again, that's a developer dependent decision. You could choose to do that in your game maker if you like, have them time-based objectives. In this season, not totally sure. I didn't get a chance to play every experience when we were playtesting them because we were, we were trying to test every quest in every space, and we did it as a group of 200 people, so they just essentially said go play through 25 quests relatively, quickly or so. And so I played through 5-6 different experiences, but I didn't get a chance to play them all. So there may be something like that. I imagine, if I can remember here, some of these game jam experiences may have those features, but I'm not totally sure. Question, are we able to play with smaller characters that we created? Monty Crypto asks over on YouTube. You can't play with characters that you've created yet, but you can create with characters that you've created. If you are in the Sandbox Game Maker and you're making your own experience, you do have an option to override avatars so that, you can play with the little characters. I played in a game jam that I was reviewing at the time where a user replaced their character self with just a cube, like a bouncing cube. And throughout the entire playthrough, you were that bouncing cube, and it played great. Okay, how to join a giveaway. We will do the drawings for giveaways later here on this show.
One thing I'd like to point out real quick
Yeah.
is we're getting a couple questions from people on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all over the place asking about the Doggy Avatar 100 extra raffle tickets.
Yeah.
What I would like to say is this. That was just added to the site. So if the Sandbox is detecting your Doggy Avatar and you're able to jump in and play with it and you're still not receiving those 100 raffle tickets for owning one, give it a little bit. It'll take some time for that to update. It's not going to be a right away thing. The site needs a little time to refresh and detect that information.
Yeah, that's true. If you did just purchase your doggy and you're not seeing that raffle ticket update, it's kind of similar to when I was talking about I clicked on rewards and it took me about an hour because the website, the interpretation that you see, you can press Control F5 and see if it updates it faster for you. But the interpretation that you see is one of a series of servers all over the world that are constantly kind of replying to each other with new and updated information. And they'll read it off of the blockchain, but sometimes it takes a while. So like I said, it took about an hour for my You Own a Season 2 Alpha Pass to appear after I claimed my Alpha Pass. So if you just bought one, it may take a little while, but it'll be there. And if it doesn't show up after, let's say, a day, 2 days, because we still have a while until we get to we got 15 days left before raffle claim day, right? But if you have an issue with that, check out Discord. There is a specific staff member that is managing that sort of data that could essentially flick a switch for you. But it, like I said, usually the problem solves itself very quickly.
Yeah, just give it a little bit of time and it should work itself out.
All right. Clankers asks, where is the HSBC estate? HSBC would be potentially, depending on the agreement in the partnership, in an upcoming land sale. Similar to like when we made the Binance announcement, it wasn't necessarily immediately shown, or when we talked about the partnership with the Walking Dead, you didn't immediately see where their estate was yet. But yeah. Try to do the social contest, but I don't have the verify button anymore. Only a status button. How can I fix it? Eddie, Hugo, make sure that you are signed in on your Twitter before trying to access the page. And then if it's not showing, once again, I recommend pressing Control F5, getting new relevant data, see if that's good. If you were running into an issue, once again, this would be something where I would have to defer to part of our web dev team to have them help specifically. But T. Spankster says, I used to work for HSBC. Vetmo says, HSBC where? Yeah, you got a lot going on. 62 members on one instance right now. Are you all hanging out? Oh my goodness! You've invaded. I love it. Oh, look at how many people are here. 64 right now.
Contest page.
Yeah.
That page it's being flooded by people right now. Flooded. I mean, if you go and you look at the actual Twitter contest and you see how many people have tweeted, commented, retweeted, all that stuff, it's bananas. And that's all coming from this hub right here. And earlier today, I logged into the contest page and I had no information. There wasn't that it was missing stuff. I just had no information.
Sure.
And I let it sit there for 30 minutes. And I went and I actually made lunch. I came back, and when I came back from lunch, it was there. All the contest was there, the participate was there, status was there, all that stuff was there. But it just took a little while for it to load.
Okay. Yeah, and another thing that I would say as well is make sure that when you do make that tweet, if you haven't watched a whole bunch of the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show, I say this all the time, but when you make that tweet, I like to write a little something at the end as well, so that it has all the stuff you want to say, but then you don't look like a bot. Because people have talked about, well, it didn't work or whatever, I couldn't verify, and that was a result of all of these people going through and making these tweets and doing these things, and we all look the same, and we're all looking like we may come from the same source. So it's a lot easier if you can just type a little something at the end. It's never not. worked for me. And I do them usually on the show.
What if you change up the entire text, all of the text?
That will make it so you can't verify.
All right.
Because the verify button looks for a certain block of text to have happened in your tweet.
Got it.
Day 10 tweet pending verification for 8 hours now. Okay, I see. That's probably related to what you were talking about, right, Lucas? Any chance if that'll get fixed before the Thursday raffle? It should get fixed, yeah.
All of mine have verified. 11th through the 16th, and the 10th is still showing as participate instead of participated. So I will I'll jump in there and drop it again, and I'll just leave it all the same and then change the text at the end.
Okay. Osteen Rittermacher over on YouTube says, if we don't win the Alpha raffle on March 31st, is there enough time before the season closes to buy a pass on secondary in order to claim the sand rewards? What time is the raffle and what time is the snapshot? So we have a raffle, and we're going to make a bigger announcement about this. The raffle will be part of a celebration stream that we're doing. After that closes, after the raffle finishes, you guys should have about a good at least 24 hours, I think, there. Now, in terms of claiming the sand, uniquely, we advise that you don't buy it on secondary afterward, only because once again, I mentioned it with Lucas here earlier. If somebody else has already claimed sand with the pass, then it may not work for you. So, because each individual pass is serialized and that sort of thing, they're going to be limited in, one pass, one claim. There are 10,000 passes. And this is with intent, because in order for us to have sound tokenomics so that the, price of sand doesn't evaporate for you in the community, we have to make sure that 10,000 passes relates to a set number of sand going out. Now, it's right now the amount of sand that gets distributed would be a drop in the bucket compared to volume. But if all 2 million registered users were able to just keep recycling the same 10,000 season passes, then it would be an issue tokenomically.
Oh, that would be destructive.
Yes. It would be bad for most community members, I think. Or they may perceive it as bad to have all of that token go out that quickly. All right. Migs of N says, any chance I win an Alpha Pass? LMAO, heck no. Migs of N. You know what? You could win a Wizzy the Green's lucky hat right here on this live stream. I'm going to paste it in the chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your opportunity to win an NFT that you can wear inside any combat-based experience in the Sandbox game, I'm going to pull it up on the screen right now. What you can win on the stream, just fill out the form that I just put in the chat. It's out on Facebook, on twitch.tv, and on youtube.com. And Lucas, I don't know if you can put it out on Twitter for me.
I absolutely will.
Wizzy the Green's lucky hat here. Distribution on this goes directly out from Alex Florez, the face you normally see on this Wednesday stream. And Alex is nice enough to distribute these. Usually it's about once a week, maybe once every other week, but we'll keep doing the giveaways, and you stay all on the same form until he's ready to distribute. If you've already won, of course, these are limited to one person, one hat, as there are only 200 of these that were minted and will ever exist. So friends, if you'd like your chance to win, feel free to fill out the form in the chat right now. Question: will this be your new time for every live stream? Timmy, this is not my new time for every live stream. It just happens that Alex Florez, who usually streams at this time on a Wednesday, America, we had our daylight savings time. So Alex said it runs at 5 p.m. New York time. And I said, okay, I'll be there. Don't worry. Because he had an appointment with his daughter to do something. I forget. Family first. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, sure. But the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show will continue at 2 a.m. UTC every day. 5 days a week on this channel. All right. T. Spankster says, can I donate it for charity if I win another? That's interesting. That's interesting.
We would donate it for him, possibly, but...
Yeah, like, we could possibly have Alex sell that, but typically we want to give it to another community member. But that's a great and noble cause that I'm sure Alex would be very happy to do so. Yeah.
It's a wonderful thought, and we applaud it.
I mean, it's a good idea.
To go to another community member.
Yeah, usually we want to go one person or one item, one, watching from bed, and the time is 1 a.m. in here. Alyssa, thank you for joining us. Thank you for good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, as we say.
Thank you for letting us into your house at 1 a.m. I mean, that's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. Just hanging out, chilling, watching from bed. I mean, my wife likes to watch shows in bed, actually. She'll turn on like a live stream of somebody playing some crazy game or something. And, it doesn't even matter if they're shouting. She's just like, yeah, okay. Sleeps right through. All right.
My wife's the same way. She likes to say she is a very good sleeper. And you know what? She is.
Now, Basalata1 over on twitch.tv says, make this the time for your stream for the good morning, afternoon, evening show, because your stream is normally at 4 a.m. I got to tell you, Basalata, the reason why I do the stream in my afternoon, my evening, is because people in Australia, people in Japan, people in Korea, China, India, they all missed the show when we do it at this time. Because it's, for them, it's still too early. They're not up yet, most of them, So I set that other time block, and it seems like we can get most folks here. We get a lot of people saying this stream time is good. Somebody also, VPire in the chat, says, I'm also watching from bed.
Also, we have PandaPops' stream, which was even earlier.
That's true.
Or later, depending on where you're at in the world. But yeah,
on
we're
Mondays,
all over the place.
7 p.m. UTC. You can check out PandaPops doing VoxEdit based content most of the time.
PandaPops is a great stream. I mean, if you want to learn about VoxEdit, it's
super
really
excited.
Place to have some information.
She's super nice, and she's going to have a super nice new person, just like Lucas, helping out on the show as well.
Who's that, Joseph?
VPire in the chat is going to be helping out starting soon.
You don't say.
I'm super excited for it.
That's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that PandaPops is going to get...
Yep.
Well, not me, because there's only one of me. If there was two of me, we would fight to the death, and we'd probably kill each other instantly at the exact same time. But that's another topic for another day. I'm really happy to hear that PandaPops is going to get a helper,
crazy,
so to speak.
This guy's crazy, chat.
Yeah, a little bit.
78 people in this alpha lobby instance right now.
How so many?
I don't know. I love it. They turned it up. All right. They turned up and everybody's burning down the dance floor right here next to me. We're hanging out surrounding that Alpha Season 2 pass. Well, we just did a drawing. We did a drawing. I'm going to roll a couple of times. I want to see what's good. I want to see what's good here. All right, chat. Okay, I got my mouse highlighted over the generate button. Let me just spam it. Click, 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 click. Let it go. Okay, what do we got? $3.95. Okay, there were 518 responses and user number 395. This is over on YouTube.com. Emma22 is our winner of the Wizzy the Green's Lucky Hat NFT. And we're not waiting. We're not waiting, chat.
We're not waiting?
We're not waiting. Because if I get really lucky and we time this really well, there's a chance that in the next 15 minutes, as we're continuing to answer questions and do giveaways on this show, that we can wrap things up, do a little dance party, wrap it up, get ready for the good morning, afternoon, evening show later today, and maybe my wife won't get here before to find out that this giant new TV is in the house before, while I'm still live. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I do.
It's going to be a good time, Lucas. We're going to have a good time with this. She's going to come in, right? She's going to come in and she's going to be like,
She's gonna be, Joe, you're so thoughtful.
What have you done?
I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did it for me. You're so thoughtful. Thank you.
Nah. She's definitely not gonna think that I'm thoughtful. Lil Nori says, "I'd love to see you get the talk."
No, the talk would be Joseph.
There's really not going to be a talk. It's definitely not going to be a talk. It's going to be, the only thing that's going to happen is, God, Joseph, I can't believe you. And then I'm going to be like, what? I bought a TV. And then she's going to be like, all right. And then she's going to look over at the boxes and she's going to be like, we just cleaned up these boxes. And that's it. That's the whole conversation.
All you have to say is, hey, baby, I'll get the box. I will do that for you because I love you.
Where's my cherry fit?
You know what?
Chat wants me to do the cherry fit.
Do it.
I'm trying to find it. I got to get there. Swag feel, breaking, disco fever, swag feel. Where's my cherry fit? Burn the floor.
Inside your heart.
Swag feel, burn the floor. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. We're cherry fitting. Yeah. A lot of people doing the cherry fit here in the chat, hanging out.
I like to do the happy dance.
At the Sandbox game, there was a question earlier about timing for a raffle, buying and redeeming a pass. You answered by saying the pass can only be redeemed by one person, but did not answer the question. As to the exact when the raffle winners will be notified and the time the snapshot will be taken to see if a pass and eligible to win the rewards, people who don't win in the raffle have enough time to buy a pass before the snapshot for the winners is taken?
Rock, you did answer that.
I did answer that, but we'll have an opportunity to explain it to you in full and give you an exact timer when we do the raffle celebration live stream. We're going to be live for about 4 hours, I think, that day with myself, with PandaPops, maybe with Lucas, with a whole bunch of people. Going to be live. You're going to see some new faces. Going to possibly have some fun interviews, and we're definitely going to be partying, celebrating. And we're going to be in a space that you can only be in if you have the only one space that you can only be in if you have an Alpha Season 2 Pass. One of all the experiences that are there now. So, hopefully, it'll be quite simple because, of course, that's going to be the most popular question on that day. I guarantee it, right? I didn't win a pass. How can I get the sand, right? That's going to be the most popular question that day. So we'll see where things are when we get there. But until then, it's best to leave that time frame more ambiguous so that we can get from you, the community, the best possible response, right? You guys tell us because we're listening, not just telling here in the Sandbox game. All right, so we got so far 448 responses on the form. All right. 453. I got 545 people in the chat. Chatters, are you filling out this form? Do you want to win that Alpha Season 2 pass, friends? Meta Sanders says, we want more Lucas streams.
Why? Is all I want to say is why. I don't even want to hear me stream more. Why would others want to hear me stream more?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we like you, Lucas.
You know what? That's all I need to hear. I'm in.
Because we like you.
I like that answer.
Right? There it is. Hodel Hill. Hodel Hill.
Y'all are making a boy blush.
That's right. Look at all the Lucas love in the chat. Look at all Lucas love in the chat right now. All right. 483 responses. You know what? It's been a while. It's been a little while. I'm going to... Feeling the stress. I'm feeling the strain, Lucas. I'm feeling the strain, Lucas.
Close it out. Close it out. Let's do it.
Feeling the strain, Lucas.
Wanted her in.
I got the sound bar over here. I got to set up. 499 Oh, exactly 500. I clicked stop accepting response and it ticked to 500. And we're going to give it a roll. That's what I'm talking about. Chat. I generated user number 202. Who are you? 202. All right. Wow, YouTube's on it today. How many people are over here on YouTube?
Really?
189. Yeah.
No, yeah. Wait. 189, you're right.
Yeah. Like YouTube's a chatter. YouTube's chatter right now. Somebody over on twitch.tv says, damn it! Hey, listen. No worries.
You, Joe. Were you saying that?
Definitely not. Definitely not. But I gotta have a laugh because in the last stream that I did last night, good morning, afternoon, evening show, We're going to be giving away, by the way, another 2 alpha passes in little under 4 hours. So join us again on this channel if you want to have more chances to win. But last night, everybody on Twitch won. That was it. No YouTubers, right? Today, YouTubers, all right?
The universe balancing the scales.
YouTube, username, Bazad Shabam. I assume that's how you enunciate that. I hope I got it right. That is BAHZADSHAABAM. Bazad Shabam over on youtube.com. There it is. Shaban. Sorry. You put an M at the end of your name there. I see you in the chat. You're lulling because I did it all wrong, right? You're laughing because I'm awful at pronouncing your name. Woo!
Wait, on YouTube? I'm not seeing them.
Yeah, they said LOL on YouTube when I said their name out loud because I said it terribly, right? You know what I mean? That's how you do. That's how you do.
Really? Oh, there we go. I see him. Yep.
Just blame my Pacific Northwest American. Oh no, it's right. Oh, I did it right. I did it right. Look at that.
Yeah.
Blame the accent. Blame the accent for the fact that it was right. Blame that accent.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
Joe. Cultured man.
It's a party. It's a party. There's 81 people in our instance right now. If you want to join the biggest party in the Sandbox game right now, instance number 21830 has got a pile of people hanging out. Alpha pass number 2, and as I'm kind of winding it down here, getting ready. All right, I got 26 out of 40 quests completed so far. I did not finish the Dracula's Castle yet.
Ooh,
I have not had a good chance to go in the Fungi family space. So when we come back for the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show today in about 3.5 hours, I am going to go to the Fungi family first and start to clean up some of those extra quests that I haven't had a chance to complete. And I leave you all with this challenge. Alex Kamisaze Florez on Saturday didn't believe me. Alex didn't believe me that I got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds on Music Mayhem live in front of you when I played it inside the Sandbox Game Maker gallery. So I leave you with this challenge in the next 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours until the next live stream. The user that can prove to me on Twitter at TheVisionEx that they have beat my 6 minutes 30 seconds timer with some video. Take a clip of you still on the dance floor with that timer up. The first one who can do that over on youtube.com will be the Wizzy the Green's Lucky Hat winner for the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show, and I'll show your clip live on the show.
Challenge accepted. What if it's me? What if I win?
So then you win. Go win, Lucas. Go win. Let's party. Folks, as is tradition here in the Sandbox game when I'm live streaming, all right, over on twitch.tv, we're going to raid one random user who is playing the game right now. We try to raid people who are all new as often as possible. Yesterday, we raided somebody who literally was streaming the Sandbox for the first time. They were super hype. We've got over 300 people watching over on twitch.tv right now. And we like to go raid somebody and bring another person into the Sand Fam here, hanging out. So right now I'm seeing Crypto Lunatico over here. All right.
It's quite the name.
I love the name. They got 3 viewers right now. They are primarily Spanish-speaking stream. And we love the community from all over the world. So we're going to raid them right now over on twitch.tv as we start to wrap things up. So let me turn on the beats. Let's party a little bit. Now let's get this raid going and have some fun, friends. It's been a good time hanging out with you. It's always a good time, of course, at the Sandbox game. So we're queuing up that raid. If you want to join us, you can go to twitch.tv/TheSandboxGame. Right now, you can join us in this raid where we go invade somebody else's live stream, get the community pumped up. All right. Thanks once again to everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. We got 280 viewers ready to raid right now, roughly, over on twitch.tv. So let's get that raid going. Woo! All right, so we're raided right now. Hey!
Can you still hear us?
Oh, you can still hear us over on youtube.com, over on Twitch, or over on Twitter, everywhere that's not Twitch. We're still live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for watching. Appreciate all of you, and I will see you later today, just a couple hours.
Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for coming out.